Jeff Cobb debuts in the opener. That was also the rumor going around this morning that he was going to debut. I don't know if you follow Jeff Cobb on Instagram. Jeff Cobb's a fantastic Instagram follow, by the way. But Jeff Cobb in his Instagram stories was posting photos of a Tony Hawk event. He was posting videos of him working out at Muscle Beach, which I'm assuming is in SoCal. And in the last, as he's working out, the song that is playing in his photo was John Cena from his original rap album, Bad Bad Man. That was the song that was playing on the photo. So the troll that is Jeff Cobb. And he shows up. He helps Jacob Fatu beat or pin LA Knight. Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre were also in this match, but they kind of took each other out very smartly. By the way, they kind of split. I'm not sure it needed to be a 4-way after the fact, because you could have did the 1-on-1 with Jacob and LA Knight and probably still got to where you wanted to get. But Jeff Cobb comes out. He's dressed all in black, and he helps Fatu. And Fatu looked like he saw a ghost. It was Fatu says that he's all gas and no brakes. He had to hit the brakes there when he saw one Jeff Cobb. What did you think of this debut here, Keila?
I thought it was very good. Solo buys himself another month of survival by doing this for Jacob, by bringing in Jeff Cobb, and that was on his orders, allegedly. I do not believe that. I expect a plot twist down the road very soon. I love the fact that the WWE fans knew who Jeff Cobb was and popped accordingly, made him look even more of a star and impressive during his debut in WWE. The attack made sense, and the angle got over in a big way, but I do definitely expect a plot twist, because at some point Solo's going to get his due, because I do think that Jeff Cobb and Jacob Fatu are in cahoots.
Oh, interesting. You know what's funny about that is so right before Jeff leaves to go to New Japan, he's kind of the hot indie wrestler on the scene. I think he wins Battle of LA. He's doing all the spots for PWG. The specter of AEW is there, but he's not kind of in that fraternity, though I'm sure he knows those guys very well, but he's not in that kind of Young Bucks fraternity. And right as he's about to kind of go to New Japan, what they're building, at least in the Bay Area, they're building the idea that Jeff Cobb and Jacob Fatu is like this big monster match. But Jeff kind of leaves before they can actually get there, because Fatu was kind of coming up. And now Fatu's over like crazy, and Cobb is here. And so it's kind of an interesting, just a transition or flipping them, as far as where they were 6 years ago, which is kind of interesting. Jeremy, we've been talking about Jeff. You've got the New Japan connection. I'm sure Dave Meltzer is going to say tonight with Brian Alvarez, why couldn't he have dropped the titles at New Japan? Why did they need him if they weren't going to use him? All that jazz. What did you think about how they used Jeff tonight?
I think it was fine. I think this comes in at a perfect level for him, where the expectation isn't too high, and it's not coming into NXT or coming into, a feud in the middle hour of a 3-hour SmackDown. It was the opening match of a PLE on the Peacock, on the Netflix worldwide. The familiarity was there in the audience. Everything was good. It was interesting to note, no one on the broadcast called him Jeff Cobb. He was never mentioned Jeff Cobb. We're only calling him Jeff Cobb because that's how we are.
Because that's his real name. That's why we're calling
right. And then even at the press conference, when Jacob Fatu was out there, they did the whole, Jeff Cobb this, Jeff Cobb that. And even Jacob Fatu would never refer to him as Jeff Cobb.
Okay.
He would third person him he came in, I don't have answers for you, because I don't have him. But they were very intentionally quick. So we'll get all this stuff on SmackDown about this and that. And he is a fantastic talent. He is going to add a tremendous amount to WWE.